Yeah, we are the American Indians. Copper color Indians, baby. A real Indian, American Indian is me, not from Africa. Remember that.
African Americans here, but they recently moved here from places like Kenya, Ethiopia, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Zaire. But now the brother whose family's lived in this country for generations, occupying space in all the locations, New York, Miami, LA, Detroit, Chicago, even if he's wearing a dashiki and sporting an afro. And if you go to Africa in search of your race, you'll find out quick you're not an African American. You're just a black American in Africa taking up space. Why you keep trying to attach yourself to a continent where even if you got the chance to go and you went, most people that wouldn't even claim you as one of them, as a purebred daughter or son of them. Your heritage is right here now, no matter what you call yourself or what you say. And a lot of people died to make it that way. There are some...
All right, you two cutie pies. Let's see. What? Okay, you just told me that you ladies are sisters.
Yes.
You're the baby over here on the left that was bullying your big sister in the pink.
Yes, that's right.
Anyway, what's your name?
Willa.
Willa and
Ellen.
Ellen. Now, tell me what you know about people my color, brown-skinned, who were
Indigenous people.
To where? To what land?
To America.
All right now.
States.
And you know that as a little girls, right?
Yes. Oh, yes.
All right. I just want to thank you both. Where did you say the Indians were from? Where you are?
We have Abenaki up in Vermont.
Okay, and
we have the Penobscot in Maine and the Mashantucket.
Mashantucket. Yeah. Okay. All right, ladies. Well, I want to thank you for that. It's just good to know. Because I was born in the 60s. They know. Yeah, we were taught that. You said everyone should know?
Yes.
All right, ladies.
Yes.
You girls, you're two good girls, and you got to stop bullying your big sister. Okay. I have got to get this. And you said you're a veteran?
Yes.
And what have you learned about the indigenous Indians of this land that's my color, copper color?
It's world history and U.S. history.
Uh-huh.
So, and then the people of color were from the northeast part of the world here in New England area, in Buffalo area. So
awesome.
And that's pretty much.
Yeah, my family's Cherokee, and
I don't care about her being the supervisor. I don't care if you're a supervisor, sunvisor, advisor, or damn buttwiser. You gonna talk to me like you got some damn sense. And that's just how that's gonna be. Check.
Check. Smash that like button, y'all. Hey now. Peace, everybody. What's good? Anthony, Miss Aboriginal Turtle. You're still speaking with people in the community that was dragging his name. Miss Aboriginal Turner. Oh, let me read this message. Good morning. Let me see. OCO, sister. I heard from a lot of people that Dane has stopped associating with you because you're still speaking with people in the community that was dragging his name in the dirt. Is this true? Okay, let me say this to you, Miss Turtle. And I'm going to say this and keep it very real with you because that's a very personal and bold question to ask. Peace, everybody. Peace. I'm on the plantation still, But since you brought that question up boldly in my chat without going directly to Dane, okay, let me tell you this. Whatever issues or personal issues or different agreements that I have with somebody is none of nobody else's business. Whatever goes on between me and Dane is between me and Dane, and it's not anybody's business. So that's the only way that I can answer that your question at this point. I won't be rude and say it's none of your business and you shouldn't be coming in my chat room asking me questions like that. Okay. Um, what goes on between myself and Dane is between myself and Dane. I can tell you this. I love Dane. I still see him as my son. And I'm just going to leave it at that. All right. All right. Truth be told, Deep Lockett, Aduke, Juice, Bridge Third, Anthony Lowe, Lady Libra. Peace, everybody. Peace. Okay. So there's a lot going on in the community. All right. And the first thing I wanted to do, and it's not going to be a long segment because I am on my break on the plantation. Um, I want to reiterate the fact that there's a lot going on in the community. I don't care to know. I mean, I don't care. But I'm going to say this. I love everybody. I have nothing against anybody in the community. None of the brothers. All of them. I learned from every last brother that right now is not having such a great time. What I don't want to do is go back to 2 years ago when things were ugly between myself and other people in the community. That to me is squash, and it's a part of this community, an ugly part of this community that I never want to see again. I have made my peace with each and every individual in this community, and I'm just not going back there. I don't have time for it. And I've seen what's been going on the last few segments, and I stayed back, and I'm going to continue to stay back because it's none of my business. But I hope that they are able to piece this up and bridge up their boys. Their boys are going to be boys, and this is what our boys do. They forget about it. As a matter of fact, boys drop stuff, they argue, and they drop stuff and get back together quicker than women do. So I would hope everybody just take this as a phase in our community that's gonna die out. It's a little fire that's I see it because we know our kids. Even though they're grown men, we still know our kids. And we know it's gonna fade away. But that's what I want to reiterate. I support everybody's channel, all the brothers' channels and sisters' channels that I be in. So I'm just putting that out there. And that includes Dane too. I don't want no more beef. I'm at peace, and I'm having so much fun in the YouTube community with everybody. Everybody's funny, everybody's fun, everybody's intelligent from everybody's channel that I support. I learn something new every time. I watch all of their channels. So I'm just putting that out there like that. Um and I'm not also not so bad myself with lecturing. I think I'm very good. I have confidence in myself. This is why I lecture. This is why I have a channel. Um, Now there is one person in the community that I'm beeping with, you know, but I gotta get ghosts on this brother. You know, I'm beeping with A1 right now, and I'm not um Dane's not beefing with me. No, he's not beefing with me. Of course not. We don't have a reason to beef. But Miss Aboriginal Turtle, I really wish you would let it go about me and Dane because I love Dane and I have absolutely nothing negative to say about my son. Now, his mama said that I could share him with her, and I am. So just let that go. This segment's not about Dane at all. Hey, sis, love you. So I'm gonna say this. I am beefing with A1. Yep, we beefing right now, and I'm cool with that. I'm gonna pull up on him. You know, I got him. I got that Negro, and I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about him. He wants to continue looking underwater for his ancestors from old cities that was in the ground in the ocean, where it's a Moorish empire in the ocean, and he's gonna go find his ancestors. And I like to see him bring the judge and everybody down in sea so they could find all his little ancestors in the sea. Or far as look, he got to make an appointment with King Tut. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about A1 right now. He need to make an appointment with King Tut, with his cities under the bridge and stuff. But anyway, y'all, I do not have any beef with anyone. But I'm going to say this, and I love Chief out there. I love App Power. I love App TV. I love all of them. All of them. Even A1's ass, but we beefing right now. We just beefing. When he come back from with King Tut, cool. Maybe he'll have some more information. Because the nigga like to stay under the water with all the cities under the water and stuff. So whatever. But I don't have a beef with anybody. I love everybody's teachings. And I'm just putting that out there. Now, I will put this part of it out there. I'm not racist. I'm not. Um, I live in the North and I was raised in the North where it's predominantly the colonial states are really predominantly Europeans. I grew up with Europeans, not in a white community, but I grew up with them. I work with them. I mean, these are people that I get up to and I report to work to. So I see a very different side of what history teaches about Europeans. I see a very different side. Okay. We now, is there racism and still horrible things going on in America as it pertains to the European and the Aboriginal of the Americas? Yes, that's clear. We know it's racism. The justice system is messed up, everything. But one thing we all have to keep in mind as a people, not all Europeans are racist. Okay? You have racist Europeans, you have ugly racist Europeans, but we have racist Aboriginals. We have very wonderful Aboriginals. And we have very ugly racist Aboriginals. Same shit. If we didn't, if that's not true, we wouldn't have mixed babies. Bottom line. So Aboriginals and Europeans fall in love and they make children, they have families, and they're successful. Now, that being said, and I have white people in my family. That's a fact. Some of my family members look clearly white. They don't even, but we all have our nose. That's our tradition. I love and judge people individually. I deal with people on an individual basis. Okay. And it doesn't matter what their race is. I say dumb shit on my YouTube, but that's what content creation is all about. All right. I don't have anything against Jews. As a matter of fact, I love Jews. I got a lot of Jewish friends. I'm not into that. That's why I didn't partake in that whole thing with Kanye. It was dumb. I know a lot of wonderful Jews, a lot of Jews that did wonderful things for me in my life. So I'm not with the racist bullshit. I can't stand racism. I hate it. And I pull away from racist people. I do. Because I don't like it. I really don't. I love my community. That's why I'm in here. Okay. So I'm going to say this. I love when white people come on my panel. I do. I really do, because you have to understand one thing about U.S. education system. We were all indoctrinated. It doesn't matter what our race is. Okay. In European communities, they have higher education levels where they're taught, and they're taught garbage too, until later they find out and see a lot of shit's a lie. And a lot of them come out and report the truth. So that being said, just like we were indoctrinated, they were too. Whether they were indoctrinated uh, at for themselves to be superior over us. That shit went on, and there's systems, and they grow up as adults and find out that it's bullshit, and this is true. So I don't have a problem with a white person that you know um, is talking about our history and what they find, because remember, they were indoctrinated. So he's looking at indoctrinating information or putting an indoctrinating story to information about our history, about the old world, Florida and stuff. I watched that whole thing. Now, we don't always have to attack people when they teaching the wrong stuff. We can respectfully correct them by showing them the information that we come up with. And it's helpful. It's very helpful to have people of other races um, dialogue with you, so you could get to the bottom of where the issue lies as far as how we were both, you know, taught in this American history school system. You the smart thing to do is listen to what one was taught, and then you put, damn, but that's what you learned. But this is what we learned, and this is what I found. You dialogue and you fix the shit. That's all. You run people away. You don't want to run away the very people that could probably fill in the void of some research that you're looking for. So I don't have a problem with people from other races coming on my panel to tell their story of how they were taught something or what conclusions they come up with if they do the research on their own. We can simply dialogue and correct the issue. And we don't have to threaten anyone's lives. You don't. Take it as a learning experience, because the more you associate and affiliate yourself with other people from other races, the more you learn and the more you enhance your own education. Because remember, everybody was taught differently, everybody perceived things differently. And it's up to us to show and lecture about the truth of our history. And we could do that without killing each other and threatening each other. There's nothing wrong with saying, well, you were taught that about old Florida, Mr. Longo, but that's not the stories that my nanas and my ancestors have come up with. That's just not true. Let me show you what I have, and maybe you could decide. I have factual information, whereas you have pictures that you're showing that was drawn or taken by someone. Let's look at this. Let's look at what this government has on my family, so we could correct what you were taught. Oh, my neck is killing me. So that's where I'm at it. So I hope that at the end of the day, everything gets pieced up. Oh, y'all, give me a minute. Let me get me some water. Ugh. Oh, my neck. Sorry about that, y'all. So I only came on for a few minutes just to reiterate that and for people to understand that I just hope everything gets pieced up, because we all are learning from our brothers and sisters in these communities. Okay, so I'll put the link out there. I figured I'd just come on for a hot second while I'm on the plantation break in hopes that somebody, there you go, StreamYard. All right. In hopes that ooh, everything gets pieced up, because I'm still watching everybody's channel because I love the teachings. So I'll give you 30 seconds to come up. I just wanted to come out and reiterate my piece. And if no one comes up in 30 seconds, I'm out. All right, y'all. Love y'all, and y'all have a warm day.